Hello again, and welcome to part 3 of our webinar series in Care for Creation, a Franciscan Spirituality of the Earth. My name is Brother Shalom, and as you can see from my fancy dress that I am a Franciscan, and I am a member of the Teo community of Interfaith Franciscans. Currently, we're an online community of lay monastics where we've given our lives in service to God for unity and global peace, and that all faiths will come together in love in the cathedral of God, the universe. But first, I want to light a candle of light for a reawakening of the minds and hearts of all God's children to come back to Mother Earth and to embrace the divine in everything that lives, that moves, that breathes and has its very existence from God. Father, Mother God, we gather here at this time to ask your blessing on our time together, and that you speak through me, and that you show us your divine plan for creation and mankind, and show us practical ways that we can enhance the energy of this sacred planet from negative to positive. Amen. I want to begin with the prayer of Francis of Assisi. For those who may not know about Francis, a 12th century mystic who founded the Franciscan order of both men and women. Lord, make me a channel of your peace, that where there is hatred, I may bring love, that where there is wrong, I may bring your spirit of forgiveness and love, that where there is discord, I may bring harmony, that where there is error, I may bring truth, that where there is doubt, I may bring faith, that where there is despair, I may bring hope, that where there are shadows, I may bring thy light, that where there is sadness, I may bring joy. Lord, grant that I may seek rather to comfort than to be comforted, to understand than to be understood, to love and to be loved. For it is in giving that one receives. It is by self-forgetting that one finds. It is by forgiving that one is forgiven. It is by dying that one awakens to eternal life. The animals of the earth are among God's very special creatures. They help us work, they carry us, they guard our homes at night, and best of all, they bring us joy and laughter. Saint Francis of Assisi. I'm using this amazing book, Care for Creation, by 3 amazing authors: Ilia Delio, a Franciscan; Keith Douglas Warner, also a Franciscan; and Pamela Wood. Care for Creation, a Franciscan Spirituality of the Earth. So we carry on where we left off in part 2, and we read, our green planet. We live on a green planet rich with life. It is covered with plants and animals and other forms of life we rarely think of. Much of Earth's land surface is blanketed by a living mantle of vegetation, which hosts animal creatures of every kind. The planet's hospitality becomes even clearer when we recognize that the entire animal kingdom depend totally on plants whether directly or indirectly. The plant kingdom converts solar energy into a form of energy, directly usable by living organisms, as water and carbon dioxide are combined to form simple sugars through photosynthesis. The sugars from photosynthesis provide the energy source for plants as they assemble the materials needed to build up their roots, stems and leaves. Life would not be possible without plants and their role in converting solar energy into food through photosynthesis. Life continues so long as an unbroken flow of energy and food flows through our ecological communion and communities. Forgive the snoring in the background. I've got Clemmy here right beside me. She loves to follow me wherever I go, and she's quite happy here, just snoring away. I hope it's not a disturbance for you. The book is an amazing book. It's a compilation of great ideas, giving you a great bedrock of why we should see the earth as something more than just a place to live. Our home planet has been reshaped by human ingenuity, science and technology. Science and technology provide benefits, but frequently they are put into practice by people who fail to recognize the impact they will have on the natural world. An example here would be, as a young boy growing up in Dublin, we had some pretty incredible seasons. Winter, we always had severe snowfall. And in summer, glorious summers, the moment we finished school, June the 1st till September the 1st, we had 3 months of literally unbroken sunshine. I remember it was so hot that the tar on the roads were melting and sticking to your shoes or sandals. So our seasons have changed now. They've become quite erratic. Today we can have even snow in May, even parts of June. Only last week there was parts of the UK where they have had hailstones the size of golf balls that damaged a lot of cars. This is so uncharacteristic of the seasons we had back in the 50s and 60s. So it would appear that science and technology have done great to advance. And when you think of all the aircraft flying in the air at this moment, and all that fuel, there must be some detrimental effect or impact on the sun's rays. I guess our quest for success has left us with some questions that need answering. But it says in the book here, many of these changes have benefited us humans at the expense of other creatures. Over the past 150 years, the life biological sciences, especially ecology, have investigated the origins of life and relationships that sustain it. Life scientists help us understand how humans depend upon the Earth's life, but also how we are harming it. Many of us perceive scientists to be unusual people conducting mysterious experiments to determine abstract truths. But at a fundamental level, most scientific work is a process of observing the world, asking good questions about these observations, and then checking and measuring the observations in order to answer the questions, and then make some conclusions about our world today. Today, more than ever, we need to listen to what scientists are telling us about the human impact on nature. Biologists investigate life on Earth. The studies of Charles Darwin sparked a biological revolution back in the 1800s. His theory of natural selection provided an overarching explanation for how the diversity of life has developed over time. Ecology is the study of how organisms interact with one another and their environment. Rather than look for tensions and disagreements between science and religion, the Franciscan way asserts that all of us can benefit from understanding what biology tells us about life, regardless of how much or how little we understand of science. The dynamism of the whole created world is like a biological dance in which every living creature participates in interactions with other organisms and with the environment. Let's stop there for a moment and let us just ask ourselves, when is it the last time that we actually strolled through nature, took time out from our busy schedules, go for a walk along the beach or into the woodlands to experience the tranquility of those sacred spaces? When is it the last time we'd seen a red squirrel, if any? When is it the last time we heard birds sing or the dawn chorus at 4:30 in the morning? When is it the last time that we actually seen a farm animal? A cow, a sheep, a lamb, a pig, chickens. I know that having worked night duty for a number of years as a nurse, I rarely heard the birds sing, because you'd go home in the dark and you'd get up in the dark, so you missed out a lot on nature except on your nights off. And then you were so tired that you didn't really have much energy. But today things are differently. Things are interesting and exciting now that I'm officially retired from mainstream employment as a nurse. And with keeping hens at the back, I've had the privilege of seeing a number of eggs hatch and how the mother hen teaches the little baby chicks how to fend for themselves. Nature is a wonderful gift. And as I'm sat here, if I open the French doors, I'm really into the garden now. And I can see nature, I can feel nature, I can touch nature. And interestingly, it helps in my spiritual life. Connecting with nature is connecting with God. And in connecting with God, we're actually nourishing our soul, because the heart is the gateway to our soul, and the soul is the gateway to God. So let us just spend a few minutes quietly finding a place in your sacred oasis where we can be still and find that God. Because Franciscan spirituality, caring for the earth, it's about showing respect, it's about nurturing it, it's about being compassionate and passionate, that we who live here learn how to respect this free gift of God. Unlike many who just take from the earth, who rape it, pillage it, and destroy its very lungs, the trees. So find a place where you can just be and relax. And listen to the bells in the distance from our little monastery. And as you sit quietly, you become aware of the beauty of the sound of the bell. summoning the presence of God. And now make yourself comfortable. Just allow your feet, your bare feet, touch the sacred earth and experience the healing currents of energetic love from Mother Earth. And with every in-breath that you breathe in, you are releasing her love up through every chakra in your body. Those energy wheels that are now being brought back into balance. Because Mother Earth wants to work with you. So it's important that she enables you to relax and feel safe and comfortable. Focus now on your in-breath. Take a nice, deep, non-labored in-breath and hold it. And in your out-breath now release any tensions, worries, fears or anxieties, and give them to Mother Earth. And just continue to breathe normally to the rhythm of your own breathing. And relax now. Relax in the presence of love. What are you feeling as you sit here relaxed in the stillness, in the silence of this moment? Just be aware that you are not alone, that you are surrounded by a myriad of angelic beings, as well as the nature spirits, the tree devas, the elementals, and the fairies. And as you continue to relax, just be mindful. Be mindful of God and how loving God is to those who are willing to surrender their heart, who are willing to receive blessings and abundance, who are willing to be prayer partners, to be co-creators with God. Are you willing to surrender your heart to love? Are you willing to become an ambassador of peace for love? Just relax now and feel and sense the presence of selfless love. It is a healing love. And as you relax, you become aware of the beauties of nature, the aroma of flowers, the song of a bird. You become aware of the rays from Brother Sun and Sister Moon, as Saint Francis called them. You become aware of the beauties of creation as found now in the stillness of this moment. Be still and honor who you are as a child of God. Be still and know that you are loved in this valley of great beauty and depth. And as you sit quietly, your feet are firmly placed on the sacred earth. You feel the vibrations of love flowing from Gaia. And also through your crown chakra at the top of your head, you are aware of the solar energies from the solar logos, from the divine, gently releasing rays of pure love. You are being cocooned now in a capsule of love. You are a vortex of healing light. You are a conduit. You've become the tree of life. As you sit here now, you're aware that your entire being has a beneficial impact for nature and for the divine. For Mother Earth releases up through your feet the energy that you need to grow, to be strong, and to live well from her produce. And at the same time, from your crown chakra, you are receiving unconditional love. And you share that love with every organ, every tissue, every muscle, every fiber of your being. And when replete, the surplus energy flows down through your feet to the sacred earth, helping to create balance and harmony where there is discord and disharmony. Just allow yourself receive this love. Sit quietly now and allow Mother Earth and the animal kingdom to bless you. Allow them bring to you nature's gifts. And with each in-breath that you breathe in, you are breathing in their love. And in your out-breath, you are releasing love. The love of the Creator and the love of Gaia. And that love is flowing through the ethers, going to those places and individuals who are in crises. Just allow yourself be bathed in the divine essence of love. Feel the rays of Brother Sun and Sister Moon as they cascade around you, almost allowing you to levitate like a feather. And you are now becoming one with nature in the Cathedral of Light, the Cathedral of God. Breathe in that breath of God. Breathe in that essence of love, which is God. Receive that love. And now allow that love transform your mind, your body and your spirit. and bring you back into wholeness and wellness. And if there's someone you love who is hurting, invite them to come and sit with you. It may be a brother or a sister. It may be a son or a daughter, or it may be a sick animal. Bring them to you. Welcome them. And place your arms around them. Your etheric arms of love. They may not be aware of why they're here with you. But the one thing they know is that they are loved. And that's all that matters. And just relax now. Relax. And in the distance you can hear snoring from little Clemmy and Poppy, who are here with me, totally relaxed, in the presence of God. Now shortly I'm going to invite you to open your eyes. So on the count of 3, we will open our eyes and we will engage with our surroundings. 1, we are in a place of absolute beauty, the Cathedral of God, the Cathedral of Light, the landscape. And we can hear the birds singing. We breathe in the very essence of creation. And we are relaxed. And 2, our feet are now grounded with Mother Earth's energy. She has released into our being our healing love, allowing us to relax, to be still, and to be. And as we breathe in that very essence of our love. And in our out-breath we say, thank you, Mother Earth. And now we feel safe, we feel loved, and we are relaxed. And 3, gently allow your eyes to open. Be aware of where you are. Be aware that your feet are firmly on the ground. Be aware of your comfort zone. You may wish to stand and stretch. And you may wish to have a drink of water. Bless that water. It is a gift from the earth. It is a gift of love. And now just be. Be yourself. And the secret in caring for creation, a Franciscan spirituality of the earth, is to remember that you have an important part to play because you are a child of God, a child who is loved, a child who embraces the divine in the Cathedral of God. And that every animal, every bird, every butterfly and bee has a part to play. And they wait for you to come and play with them. So next time you go for a walk along the beach or through the woodlands, Or as one of our community reminds us of, our favourite spot, the Dean, over on the northeast coast. There they find something precious, as I do every morning around 7 o'clock when I take the dogs for a walk through these ancient stones that they drilled through to create an old railway track. And you can feel the energy. You can feel a sense of grounding as you walk through this half a mile between bedrock going back a millennia. And you look up and you see the rays of the sun. And you stand in awe. And that is Francis, his love of creation. He didn't have to go to the cathedral to find his God. He found his God in the cave where he slept and prayed. He found his God in the open spaces where you and I do. So let us just be still now and give thanks for what we have received. Let us be more mindful of the miracle of God in creation. Thank you for joining me. I hope the meditation has helped. And I look forward to your company again next week, where we will resume the contents of this beautiful book, Care for Creation. May God reward you, may God bless you, and keep you safe and well. And as I blow out this light, I blow the love of Gaia, Mother Earth, and the love of a Father, Mother God, who truly loves you.